I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Parker's convenience. Which'll it be?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Shoot them!
They're too far and they're moving too fast.
This dock is off limits to civilians.
I'm terribly sorry I didn't know. If I see one, I shall inform you immediately. Apparently there's some sort of high-toned and fancy to do up at the fort, eh? How could it be that two upstanding gentlemen such as yourselves did not merit an invitation?
Someone has to make sure this dock stays off limits to civilians.
It's a fine goal, to be sure. But it seems to me that a ship like that makes this one here a bit superfluous, really.
Oh, the Dauntless is the power in these waters, true enough. But there's no ship that can match the Interceptor for speed.
I've heard of one. It's supposed to be very fast, nigh uncatchable. The Black Pearl.
Get off your soapbox, will you? You only sound foolish out here in this wilderness. I know you for what you are. For a long time I've had my suspicions about you. Now I know I've been right.
Suspicions are you talking about?
Oh, you're not putting anything over on me. I see right through you. For a long time, you've had it in your mind to bump me off at the first good opportunity and bury me out here in the bush like a dog. So she could take not only the old man's goods, but mine in the bargain. And when you get to Durango safely, you'll have a big laugh, won't you? Thinking how dumb the old man and I were. You make another move toward me and I'll pull the trigger. All right, get your hands up. Come on, get them up! Was I right, or was I?
Could I interest you in some small blackmail?
No.
Well, it's an article, complete with snapshots, details, and insinuations. And it's ready for publication in Spy. And it's about your father and that dancer in New York.
About Father and Tina Mara?
Now, quiet, Dinah.
But they can't. Well, they can't, even if it's true. Where do you get these?
From Sidney Kidd, the editor and publisher.
He's got to be stopped.
Well, he is. Temporarily. That is, if you'll allow those two to turn in a story on your wedding. And when Kidd says a story, he means a story.
Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to the medical school? I'm supposed to be doing a lecture in about 20 minutes and my driver's a bit lost.
You go straight ahead and you make the left over the bridge.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Let's not.
You're still here.
I'm still here.
Why?
I'm wondering, Professor Nash, if I can ask you to dinner. You do eat, don't you?
Oh, on occasion, yeah. Table for one. Prometheus alone chained to the rock with the bird circling overhead. You know how it is. No, I expect that you wouldn't know. If you leave your address at my office, I'll pick you up Friday at 8, and we'll eat.
It didn't have to be Paris.
You just wanted out, huh?
I wanted in. I just wanted us to live again. For years, I thought we shared this secret. That we would be wonderful in the world. I didn't exactly know how, but just the possibility kept me hoping.
And that has to do with the Hercules. Now, I am supposed to be many things which are not complimentary. I am supposed to be capricious. I have been called a playboy. I've even been called an eccentric, but I do not believe that I have the reputation of being a liar. Now, needless to say, the Hercules was a monumental undertaking. It is the largest plane ever built. It is over 5 stories tall with a wingspan longer than a football field. That's more than a city block. Now, I put the sweat of my life into this thing. I got my reputation all rolled up in it, and I have stated several times that if the Hercules fails to fly, I will leave this country and never come back. And I mean it.
But not a snitch.
Excuse me?
No, I don't think I will.
Mr. Slade.
This is such a crock of shit.
Please watch your language, Mr. Slade. You are in the Baird School, not a barracks. Mr. Sims, I will give you one final opportunity to speak up.
Mr. Sims doesn't want it. He doesn't need to be labeled still worthy of being a Baird man. What the hell is that? What is your motto here? Boys, inform on your classmates, save your hide. Anything short of that, we're gonna burn you at the stake? Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay. Here's Charlie facing the fire, and there's George hiding in Big Daddy's pocket. And what are you doing? You're gonna reward George and destroy Charlie.
I guess this is just another lost cause, Mr. Payne. All you people don't know about lost causes. Mr. Payne does. He said once they were the only causes worth fighting for. And he fought for them once. For the only reason any man ever fights for them. Because of just one plain, simple rule. Love thy neighbor. And in this world today full of hatred, a man who knows that one rule has a great trust. You know that rule, Mr. Payne. And I loved you for it just as my father did. And you know that you fight for the lost causes harder than for any others. Yes, you even die for them. Like a man we both knew, Mr. Payne. You think I'm licked? You all think I'm licked. Well, I'm not licked. And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause. Even if this room gets filled with lies like these. And the Taylors and all their armies come marching into this place. Somebody will listen to me.